we are going to be looking at houses here in Las Vegas. The whole point of looking for a house, there's a couple folds here, right? One is that we're renting here. For the most part, that's not a problem because rent here in Las Vegas is really, really cheap. So it's no problem paying rent for us. But we just did decide that we're going to live here a little bit longer. We like it here, so this could be a couple of years kind of thing, maybe. Who knows? That's, I never want to speculate because we move a lot. We move a lot. But the whole idea is that if we're going to stay here a couple of years, investing in some Vegas real estate, might be a good idea. Either because we're going to live in it, or maybe, I'm thinking about this right now, is that it might be fun to do a little bit of a fixer-upper and, renting out, do a little bit of rental income. Those kind of videos, they do really, really well. All right, so we are looking at houses right now around Vegas. We're in the Spring Valley area, which is, we kind of know it as Chinatown, but it's really known as the central part of Las Vegas. And pictures, man, pictures are tricky. They look so big online, but when you actually get here, it kind of not. Like this pool online looked like it was effing huge. It's not like it's a small pool, but definitely a little deceptive. What I do like is that open area back there, because I can potentially build an extension. I'm looking at building like a little separate housing unit where I could do like film recording and whatnot.
So big on the photos, huh? Like, and you look inside.
You know what that trick is called? That trick is called wide angle lens.
Wide angle lens.
You use a wide angle lens and it suddenly looks so big.
Technology.
Like this kitchen dining area can hold maybe 6 people at most. Technology. You're on camera, it says, Dudette.
Technology. Hi.
Well, now they know who to arrest for trespassing. So I do like this spot here, right? This open space here that could be developed. Like it's a big space. And this pool's actually very big.
It is big.
It's actually a big pool. I mean, this hot tub is maybe like twice the size as a typical hot tub. When I was looking at the pictures earlier, it looked like they tried to capture from over here. Maybe it was a low angle too. So it's like that. Oh, from this angle here, I mean, come on. Does that not look like the biggest pool you've ever seen? In reality, maybe when you actually see it, it's about maybe 50% the size of what it really is. What do you think, Ludette?
It's next to the street.
Every house is next to a street.
Main street.
Well, do you hear noise?
Right now, because it's already, 10 o'clock, people at work, but later on.
True, it can get a little noisy. Actually, yeah, now I think about it, it is a little bit noisy.
Yeah.
It is a little bit noisy. And these rooms are kind of dinky. I mean, look at this, it's just a little dinky.
I know, it's so tiny, and from the outside, it looks like an office. Is that?
Yeah, our real estate agent, unfortunately, is not here. I guess she's still in pajamas, didn't realize we were going to get together. I think I'm just going to call her back and tell her to forget about it. You lose out, girl. I mean, otherwise, the interior looks nice. It was totally renovated. I have to admit, the pictures that they took,
Really good. The picture was really good.
Picture was so good.
And the design, they did really.
Yeah, it's a nice enough place. It's about 2,000 square feet, which is pretty big. I think 4-bedroom, totally renovated, brand new pool, 2-car garage. This can function very well for us. Ultimately, for me, I'm working from home, so I just need to have some creature comforts being at home. And Spring Valley is central, and what I love about it is it's around Chinatown. And Chinatown, all the best food. Check marks a lot of things that we like, but yeah, just not quite still, not quite. I think this one might be a pass, unfortunately. Well, the prices here in Vegas, man, I tell you, they've been going up a lot. This kind of house, even just maybe 8 years ago, would have been about half price. And that last recession, this thing was more than 60% off. So yeah.
And we have a neighbor.
Yeah, have neighbor dogs. The other thing too is you kind of know how a neighborhood is, if it's safe or not, by just looking at the other houses and seeing if they have bars on the windows and doors, and they definitely have bars on the doors. That's just it. You want to live central, you want to live in a place that all the activity is and near the strip. You're gonna have to put up with a little more of safety issues. It's not like where we live out in the middle of boondocks. Ain't worth for a thief to drive to nowhere. It's nice, but not the big win I was hoping for.
Yeah. I can't film here in Dubai. It's so
Sure you
close to
can.
the neighbors.
Hey, nobody cares, Dad, if you film your OnlyFans here. Like, who's gonna care? The bigger issue for me is I want to buy a house that's a little bit cheaper because then I can spruce it up, spend some more money, upgrades. And this one's already been upgraded. And in fact, I think the previous owner bought it about 3 months ago, upgraded it, and flipped it for $150,000. That's a hell of a flip. That's... I want to learn how to do that.
That's
I want to know how
right.
to do that.
So you can get more Versace. Okay.
Hey, these are real Versace glasses,
It
woman.
is, that's what
right,
I'm saying.
$200. All right, next one. All right, well, here's another house we're looking at. This one is interesting. Has character. We didn't exactly contact the agent, so we're kind of just checking that from the outside. But when you look at the inside, it's crazy. They convert a section of the house to a studio. I think that might be the garage. So it's soundproof. It's like perfect for recording like YouTube videos and podcasts and singing and all that kind of stuff. It's got this half circle driveway that you come into with a fountain in the front. Got a kind of a, I don't know, like south of the border design feel to it with the curved entranceway. As you can see here, you can even go and park your RV here. So if you have an RV, then this is perfect. You can just zoom right in. Although, I don't know if you can park an RV with this roof here. I think what they've done with this roof here has made it so that you can't anymore. The space here will otherwise be perfect for an RV. Now, the one thing I can't figure out in terms of like why they have here is this huge structure that they have here. It almost looks like it's for a swing or a pulley system.
Babe, I thought that was like a guest house.
It is a guest house if they don't mind living in a shed. This backyard is huge, and this allows for expansion, I think, at some point if you want to expand back here. You know what? I think this house might have been owned before because it's got very cool flavor to it. Maybe they were circus performers, and that's what this is.
Really? I was just gonna tell you that.
Like, this almost looks like it's something you would use for circus performance here.
You know how they bounce?
And they got a pool. So yeah, this house is interesting. Again, not exactly the safest neighborhood because they have bars not only on the outside windows downstairs, but also on the second floor. In case there's like Spider-Man or people like that that are climbing up. It's a nice house. This is the pool. This is a good sized pool. I mean, this is a straight up legit pool.
I love the garden. There's a garden.
Yeah, there's a garden here as well. Beautiful, like hanging, I mean, it's just run down. So this place is a fixer-upper, 100% fixer-upper.
There's no bar. Ah, this house is beautiful. Everything has a bar.
The only issue is that it's right next to one of the main streets, so you can hear traffic go by. But otherwise, this backyard, you could totally build this out. You could literally build a whole nother section of a house back over there on that side.
Wow. I'm not a green thumb. I don't have a green thumb, but maybe this would be nice to practice.
Nah, I think you should give up on that. I'm pretty sure the last time you tried to grow something, it died, and it was plastic plants. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, the details here are custom. Everything around. You see the symbols here? You see this around the house. So they spent a lot of time and money to custom build these things. Just really beautifully done. And it even matches that gate over there. What's this? This gate can open up here and you can like have a big party and people can just come in this way to your backyard. Like, I get a feel like this was at some point designed for entertainment. This backyard was designed for parties. Very Vegas house. When I think of Las Vegas, think of house like this. So what do you think?
I think it definitely has a character. Huge lot. Wow. I like that about the house. Is it safe? There's bars all over. So, I don't know. It's a lot of work to fix, I think.